Alright, what's up everyone? Welcome back for another video. Thanks for joining me. If you're already subscribed, you're awesome. If not, be sure to hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell also so you don't miss any of the videos. Let's get into the video. So I'm going to try to talk quick right now because there's damn leaf blowers, landscapers doing their business right now, and it's very loud and annoying. And it's a beautiful day out, so I don't feel like closing the garage door. So I'm just going to try to talk quick and explain to you what's going on. So, alright, so the time lapses that I'm overviewing right now, you can see what we're doing. We're going with option B. If you didn't see that last video, go check it out. And I know there's a bunch of upset people that we're not using the fender flare, but this option B is not final. So if you're watching me shape this, I'm using foam. I'm not even using a piece of the original fender. So technically I didn't have to cut it, but what's done is done. So maybe the other side I'm not gonna cut. If you look at this, I'm shaping the front piece that I'm gonna try to line up eventually with fender body lines that are there. This is just version 1, and then we're gonna reshape it from there, and that's that. Like I said, this isn't final because I'm not cutting up or throwing out the rest of the flare. So if this actually turns out like complete trash, I could always go back and try it with the flare. But we're trying to make something custom here. I did get some messages on Instagram of someone else that fitted the flare and they actually lowered it. Like I was kind of showing like option A to use the flare, just lower it and rebody work it. Still an option. That's not off the table. Let's see how this looks in the long run. Bear with me, guys. I recorded all that in the house just so I had some quiet from these damn leaf blowers, but we're back in the garage quick just to show you some of my thinking here. So I put some tape on it to, I guess, show somewhat of the body line where we might be going with. This is just rested on there right now. And like my wife pointed out, it's swooped, it has a lot of swoop there and comes back down, which actually a piece broke off and I kind of like the way that looks. But a piece, it swoops there and then the fender swoops also. So what I'm gonna try to do, this is what this tape is. I'm thinking of taking this body line, I'm not completely sure just yet, and I tried to run the tape down, but I have the thick painter's tape and it doesn't want to bend very easily. So I'm gonna try to find another piece of tape to do this, but just have the body line come down to this piece on the bumper or the edge of the flare or the edge of the little bumper flare that we're making, just to smooth that all out. Might have to cut up another piece just to get this to come out even more, but it doesn't have to come, this piece doesn't have to come all the way over there, it just has to look decent. Well, let me find some tape and then continue this.
I don't really know what comes next, I'm just doing my best even though I'm so stressed out. Everything just feels like a test that I fail, so depressed when I can't seem to get out. But something deep inside won't let me quit. I swear that I'm inspired by all this shit. Tell me that I can and I won't, that's what guides me the most. Fuck your lies, I'll do what I want.
Gotta say, it's looking pretty damn good. Move some stuff out of the way. Like that we did this. Good change. Not bad. If you see now, it kind of, the top of that follows that body line. Not perfect, but better. This is also only version 1, so I'm gonna wind up remaking this, but this is like, let me get the rough shape, let me get the idea, proof of concept, so you people don't want to murder me as bad in the comments. But let me know what you think. I think it's looking pretty good. Obviously this needs to just get like body worked a little bit to fit in there a little better. I like the idea of not having to cut the fender all the way up there. And I think it's small enough where I could probably black tape it. Hold on, 1 second. This isn't taped good, it's not a wrap job. It was just, I just rested it on so it didn't stick too well. But black electrical tape kind of gives you a little bit, I guess, better idea of what it'll look like. I don't know how far back I could get. I think it looks pretty good. And I'm not just saying that. So I think I'm gonna just remake this piece now, as much as I kind of don't want to do it, because it's a mess, but I'm also already a mess, so I might as well just do it. So this is the best piece it's looking like I have here. Just has a little bit extra at the end. I don't know if that's enough. One problem these longer pieces I have this pre-cut line in it to make it easier to snap. So if I use this, it's probably just gonna fall apart. I mean, I could probably just tape it back together. I don't know. So, the camera died while we were doing that last one, but I decided to just keep my head down and do the passenger side. So the passenger side is done too. I'm not gonna be able to get as good of a angle at this one because it's a little closer. There you go, that's the passenger side. I didn't put as much work into the passenger side as I did the driver's side, but the driver's side, I'm really liking that. Follows that body line pretty good. The bottom one catches the bottom of the flare, and then the top catches the top. It's pretty much perfect in my opinion. Now, with that being said, I'm pretty excited on how that looks. It's actually a lot easier than I thought it was going to be to get it to look pretty decent. This foam insulation stuff is working out just perfectly. One thing I did notice, passenger side to driver's side, is it's a little different. The passenger side's a little bit longer, but it's also the bumper is shaped a little bit different. As far as I could tell, the bumper is centered and it sticks out a little bit further on the passenger side than the driver's side. So we'll figure that out. I don't think I have to move it side to side, to be honest, but that's always something we could check because I just have it bolted up on the two sides and can easily adjust it if we need to. No big deal. So, that's it. We got this piece done. I have it shaped. I mean, I could smooth it out a little bit, but we could also take off some clear coat when you take the tape off. That's great. Gotta get painted anyway. What was I saying? So I could smooth this out a little bit. The bottom could make a little bit better of an arch in the top, but I might wait till I do the fiberglass to get that perfect, because then I could put a thin layer of like body filler or Bondo or whatever on it and get it perfect. I'm not sure if I'm gonna tackle that well, I probably should. I might tackle the side skirts next. Well, not the side skirts, but that piece that has to finish to that. Then we might just do a bunch of fiberglass work all at once. The back flares need a little bit of work, but I also need to get those fitting better. So there's definitely gonna be an episode of just cleaning everything up before we get to like fitting it perfect. We gotta fill that hole anyway. I don't know if you can see it. We gotta fill this hole over here anyway, so the clear coat came off here. It's not the end of the world. There's a little bit of rust here, so gonna have to fix all that stuff anyway, so no big deal. That's it for me. I want to thank you guys for joining me. Let me know down below what you think of this, if you could visualize it a little better. I know using this piece didn't help much, considering it fit. It's not the end. It doesn't look completely horrible next to that, but let me know what you think. I think it looks pretty cool, obviously. So I post videos every Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays at 3 p.m. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button. Leave some comments down below about this. Let me know what you think. Did you think it was going to look like complete trash and it looks pretty good? Does it still look like trash to you? Let me know. I want to know either way. Peace out. See you in the next one.